You ever had somebody you really like? I mean like really, really like, but you're not sure if they feeling you? This is one of these scenarios. You know, like boy meets girl, this whole coming of age thing. This is my story, and I just want to share it with you. I woke up in the morning feeling better than I did last night. Now I got a text from this girl I've been feeling right for a couple months. Hit me, are you up? Text back, girl, what's up? She said, let's link up. What time? Probably 2. Bring your friends too, cause my girls are sliding through. You can meet us at the park, so get ready. I wanna see you, and don't be late. It's a lovely day, and I wanna conversate. So I'm getting ready. I'm looking sharp. Got a text from my crush, meet us at the park. So I call up my homies, what's up, dog? And we bout to make our way to chill at the park. And we go, and we go, and we go, and we go to the park. And we go, and we go, and we go to see my crush. And we go, and we go, and we go with the homies. And we go, hey. So we get there, I see her from a glare. People playing ball, she waving at me, dog. I pulled up a seat while the homies greet. She hugged me, saying things like she missed me. Sparked the conversation, cracked a couple jokes, thinking how far can this go? She feeling me, but I gotta know for sure. While we talking, this dude sat beside her, dog. And then he said, babe, we heading to the mall. I was looking like straight full, had all the homies laughing at me, bro. The girls was laughing at me. I'm like, dang. But it's all cool though. I messed with a cousin like a week after. Yeah. But yo, I'm glad you're here to listen, man. Let me tell my story. Appreciate that though. Peace. Hey, had to get it now, yeah, that's a game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on the foe, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Had to get it now, yeah, that's a game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them foes, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Switch it up, Atlanta where I'm heating up. Yeah, I gotta get it, it's a must. At your function, post it up with my partners. Current classic is the brand. Say it louder when I shout it. Girl, you got it. Bring your friends too. We can get lit too. Show you what I can do, but I can't dance. Just playing. I'm about to have Atlanta streets blazing when I come through. Man, this for bank too. Hey, I crank like COD colors from the most side. Decap the bank kid, man, they go wild. Remember thinking to myself like this go time. Can't I see what I'm rocking? Yeah, that's all the time. Yeah, I've been in my groove. Tito, it's the truth. If you ain't down there, I don't know you. Sticking to the script, it is what it is. Heating up this year, get ready for the kid. Had to get it now, yeah, that's a game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on the foes, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Had to get it now, yeah, that's a game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them folks, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man.
I think truth plays a big part in growth. Because, I mean, a lot of people prefer fantasy over reality. I just want the truth. I want to live in a reality because at the end of the day, that's what we living in. So you don't have to spare my feelings or anything like that. I've always been the type of person that preferred the truth over a lie.
I want the truth. No matter how people may feel, I want the truth. I know but it is what it is. I want the truth. And you can keep living along with your life. I want the truth. Who cares what the people are saying? I want the truth. Every night and every day, I want the truth. And you can keep living along with your life. Give me the truth. Don't wanna hear it if it ain't the truth. Stop living in fear and give me the truth. And you can keep living your life a whole lie. I want the truth. I'm not afraid, I want the truth. Cause I'm feeling played, I want the truth. And you can continue living your life a
I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death. Yo, he gets explosive. Yo, about to get cooked. We in this bitch roasted. All you the same and you did with the most. They rollin' with rollers, but we ain't just coasted. Woke up at sex for breakfast. More on time and less on lessons. Was once the type to question questions. Same table, but the checks is separate. My fault, G. You said it was cool. I fucked up inside. Mexican food. Face two to be bright. Like helping the school. You ducking the float till you fell in the pool. Since when is it being a feeling so cool? You don't even do what you tell us you do. I got this bag, no mailing it through. These demons tell me I'm a hell of a dude. Garrett Shaquem, man, it's all about time and disorder. Some wings, but I'm already flying. This is just me when I'm not really trying. I take a top off and she don't even mind it. I make a hit and just sit and rewind it. Like I give a shit about how you define it. We got some fans many miles away, so all that chuck shit is just child's play. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ayy.
Pull up, talking shit, I know she bout to suck my dick, extend with the clip, hit a bitch, hit a lick, she blowing bubbles with her lips, she blowing O's with her spit, she love it when I hit it quick, and if I like her, I slow it down. She know what time it is every time I come around. Yeah, she gets wet like a puddle in the ground. All she want is sex, but she'll lay a bitch down. Over Mari, baby, she call me Big Daddy now. I don't know what they hating on us for. These niggas ain't got shit on us, no. Hold a gun like I'm rich, back daddy, talking slick, back at it, on my dick, head face, on my wrist. Oh, oh.
I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check.
What is going on?
I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ayy.
I like that song. What's that, Young Eek? My man's nice. Excuse me. There we go. What is going on? It's your boy, Nick Moses 05, MoFam. We are in here for another amazing video. Yes. Let's get it started. As always, let me give the roll call. I'm going to jump into the show. I got a couple announcements I like to do as usual. Okay? But I'm going to do the roll call on the chat. Shout out to everybody. Joe, appreciate that, Joe. Big one for Joe. Gave you 2 jumps, Joe. My man, hardest working man out there, gave Joe 2 jumps. Chelsea's Way, shout out to you. See you out there, okay? And I see a couple others, but I'm going to get to the announcements. First, I'm going to say I'm going to pour a drink
because I'm drinking Malibu coconut rum today. I ain't got too much to drink. Okay, but I'm pouring a drink in the merch. Ah! Nice. Okay, pouring a drink in the merch. So that's the biggest thing. I'm going to pour a little bit. I ain't going to get too crazy today. Hold up. Was there something in there? Oh, man, I think there was something in there. Hold on. We got to clear that up. Okay. I can't have that. Let's pour that out right there. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. I had to clean that up. That was a little mess. Okay. Something in the drink. I don't know what it was. It was some little black thing. I don't be drinking dust and all that shit. Nick Moses 05. You see, I got the merch. Okay, finally got the merch. I'm going to put a couple things. First of all, I always got to put the link now. We're doing it. I'm taking calls during the show, as usual. Bam! Put that in there. There it goes. There's the link. At any point, anybody can join from any device, anywhere, at any time. Okay. But the merch, I had to make sure I got it first, and now I know exactly what needs to be done for me to be able to give away free games for everyone that makes a purchase. So I will put that post up. But nonetheless, nice, nice red mug. Look at it. Beautiful. Shining. Oh, man. I poured rum, then poured. I'm crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the show. I like to keep it extra spicy. Let's do this. Hold up. I got to move the restream chat around. Of course. I don't want it to be in the way. We don't need to see that guy. Y'all see what's behind me? Yes. Let me pull up the captions, and I'm going to pull up chats. You're writing something in the chat. I'm putting it in. I got notes for this and everything, but I don't even know if I want to go to the notes. I'm going to be honest. I don't even want to go to the notes. I want to ask y'all a question. And this is something that has become relevant to me as finally going to E3 as media, of course. Haven't been there as an individual. That shit costs way too much. I could buy that. I'd rather go to a Bulls game or something. That's me. Now, I will say, we're going to cover E3, and especially for my old heads out there, we know E3 back from when it was the jam. The pajama jammy jam. It's back as they used to say in the 90s. I know you young kids don't understand that. But E3 now has become less and less of a major event. And that's all you hear. That's all you see being tweeted. And there's been news of Microsoft actually thinking about doing their own conference, similar to how Nintendo Direct, Sony has done their thing. All these major companies are now doing their own conferences. The moment E3 skipped 1 year for the pandemic, it's when it all kind of started. E3, I'm going to say this. E3 had to skip for the pandemic. Too much is going on. We understand that. I am not mad at E3. If anybody's mad at E3 for stopping it for 1 year, you're crazy. Okay? But I'm going to get you the bread and butter. You know what I mean? We're going to unpack this because really what you want to know is E3 really needed anymore? That's the real question. I'm going to tell you. We're going to dig deep. I'm just going to give you a soft answer, and then I'm going to dig deep. And I know everybody's going to roll with me. As a matter of fact, let me pull up the chat. Sometimes I leave out chat. Let me pull it up. But everybody's going to feel me on this. E3, for me, okay, 38 years old. I remember E3. I'm not sure even when it first started. I'm sure it wasn't 38 years ago. Okay, could have been. I don't know. But I doubt it. But E3, known as the biggest gaming conference in the world at one point. Who the hell knows anymore? Who knows? E3 was so big. I'm going to tell you how big E3 was. Just for me, growing up, when you knew somebody that went to E3, they were the local celebrity. They had everything. They had the exclusive. They had early ups on everything that was coming out. It was like they were the GOAT. You were left behind. They were the GOAT. This how big E3 was to the industry. This is no joke. The gaming industry needs E3. They need them now. They need them then. And they're always going to need E3. So for everyone that's talking about is E3 needed anymore? Oh, we don't care. Microsoft's going to do their own conference. Sony's going to, let me give you the history. When I said local celebrity, I'm not just talking about local celebrity like, oh, your friends come over. I'm talking about the Funko Land wanted to hire him. And for those who don't know what Funko Land is, that's because you ain't up on it. You're too young. It's GameStop before GameStop. Funko Land. Okay? EB Games. Okay? People like Electronic Boutique. Egghead. Shut up. Get myself.
Can you dig it, sucker?
But I will say, through all those times, E3 was the major announcement for all your games. It was where you had to be. Developers for all across the world knew if they wanted to get their titles jumped across the Western market, you had to put your title in a E3 conference. That's how it used to be. It used to be where everybody had to. You had to come through an E3. You wasn't trying no other medium. Now when you got Microsoft linking up with Bethesda, they're going to do their own conference. And, you know, I'm a fanboy of Microsoft, so I'm not going to shit on Microsoft through my rant. But I will say this. Microsoft still needs E3. Y'all might not believe me, but I'm going to tell you, I was part of E3. Let me tell you about E3 now, okay? Because I could cover the history of E3 and, you know, thank you for that, Joe. I see that. E3 came out. I'm going to go ahead and put that up. For those who don't know, okay, my man Joe's doing a little research. E3 came out May 11th of 1995. Okay, E3 was where you had to go. But guess what happened? The internet, things sped up. And then the pandemic. Yo, the pandemic changed the landscape for everybody. It didn't just change the landscape in gaming. It changed the landscape for the entrepreneur. The person who wasn't able to get out there was able to now use social media the same way these other companies had to and succeed. It was, you know, me, myself, I've been able to benefit. Okay, I've been able to have more time closer to home, create content. So my channel's been growing. So I can understand the benefits. E3 suffers from one thing. People not going. It's as simple as that. Okay? E3 suffers from people not going. When people go to E3, you get an experience that you don't get to experience anywhere else. And I haven't been, okay? So this is me just talking shit out my ass. But this is me also listening to the stories of that man, okay, that came and told me how E3 was multiple times. I remember when he told me, this is one key thing from E3 he told me, I remember an early leak. This was when the original Mortal Kombat was coming to home consoles. Take y'all back. Original Mortal Kombat. And no, yeah, it's the original Mortal Kombat, but instead it was already out, but it was coming out for Sega CD. And he told me, he said the load times for Shang Tsung is going to be brutal. He said it's going to be so bad to the point that you cannot pick Shang Tsung or play with him. I said, oh man, I played all these different type of games. Now, discs weren't very big because Sega CD, as everybody knows, one of the first to push that disc media to us, didn't really fly. Nonetheless, game came out, had a long ass load time. I know my man's not lying. Now, I've been around a lying dude, okay, the dude at the bowling alley who's like, yo, if you beat the whole game and don't ever get hit, I promise you, Smoke's gonna come out. He's gonna do a double flip, yell toasty, then you guys are gonna fight naked on the pit, and you upper, man, I ain't hearing that shit, okay? That dude's lying. But you can tell when someone gives you information that's proven to be true later on. But I'm going to tell you why. That ain't even it. Why E3 is really needed today. I don't know if you guys know, but E3 has had more indie developers than I possibly ever seen. They've had people from countries who could never make an E3 event. They never could make it. They explained. I've heard the interviews. You don't believe me? I got them. They explained how hard it is to travel, how hard it is, how much money it is for a space. Oh my gosh. A space at E3, how much it is? That's crazy. But it's really for a media show. It's all a shit show for the media. We all know it. I'm there for it. We want to see the glamour, the glitz. We want to see people, do the cosplay. We want to come play the games, even though they're not on the systems and they're always running on some PCs for some damn reason. But, we want to go ahead and get the concepts. We want to play. We want to get everything. But people seem to think that Microsoft is everything. People seem to think Sony is everything. People seem to think Nintendo is everything. Trust me, we would not see half of these indie developers who are creating great games. By the way, a lot of them start off as these, an indie project. And next thing you know, AAA title, everybody loves it. But it's, it costs you $10 to play. So, nonetheless, I want to just let everybody know today, before I get to the news here about E3, I want everybody to know that myself, I will be at E3, okay? Give myself a bop. I'll be at E3 this year. It will be digital. I will be attending. And of course, I will be doing my thing like usual. Now, if they try to deny me, I haven't gotten my, usually they give you stuff. I haven't got it yet. But they better not. I've already been there last year. The podcast has been going. Everything's been going great. They can't stop us. Okay, I'm hoping. But let's go ahead and get to the news on it. Now, what I want to first do is I want to pull up the latest news about Xbox. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull it up. I'm going to pull that up on screen now. And let me get situated, guys, because I'm over here drinking this damn rum. Here we go. Bam. Oh, shit. Yep, I told you. I'm drinking the rum. Okay, we're good. I don't know what I'm tripping. I'm super tripping. Here we go. Now, of course, on some forum. Shit always starts on a forum. Why is that? We need to talk about that. Why does stuff always start on a forum? That don't make no sense. Damn, that drink's good. That's another concoction I had to make on the side just in case. So, first, I want you guys to know this talks about Xbox set to hold its E3 style showcase in June. It's been talked about. Video Games Chronicle actually covered it. Okay. E3 skipping its third year. So it shows you how big it is. Even companies like Microsoft are really looking forward to these in-person events. A lot of people wonder why. Can't they cover more people? More people can see it. No, it is a shit show. Don't you already know? It's about getting the celebrities in there, about getting them to play the games, get people excited. Yo, sometimes some games can have a celebrity be a part of it and sell just because a celebrity said, I love this game and I had a part of it. Like, you don't know that through some little video where they get 20 seconds to say, hey, I'm a part of it. It don't feel the same. So in-person events are big. Very big. And Microsoft wants part of this shit, but they can't wait on E3. I understand that. You can't wait on E3. So they thought about, when it's been spoke about, actually opening their own E3 style showcase in June. They cover a lot about it. All right. They're talking to partners to get big games in there that is ongoing right now, and it's March. So it's not like they can change that train or turn that big ship around. They are heading in that direction, and they're going to do something in that time frame. I mean, Microsoft held its previous E3 style showcase alongside newly acquired Bethesda last June. The year before, its big games event took place in July. Now, I just want to say something first. Put me back up on big screen. I got to say this shit. I got to. E3 last year was shut down by Microsoft. I don't know if you guys know, that shit was shut down. Microsoft came up in there. Everybody could have left. Once Microsoft had their segment, everybody could have left. They should just left Microsoft to the end. That's what Microsoft needs to do. You know what? Hey, we're going to wait at the climax where everybody's here, they're waiting. We're going to drop our shit because Microsoft smashed it. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. And then they talk about doing their own shit. So what happens? E3 loses some of the Microsoft flame. And E3's been losing a lot. I mean, the Tokyo Game Show, there's a lot of others as well that go on throughout the year. I've only been to E3. I only care about E3. I want to get out there to Cali. I'll be honest. I want to be out there in Cali for that one. Okay, for that one. Nothing else. I just want to be there for that one. So we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm not going to talk everybody to death about E3. But is E3 needed? Yes, it is needed. A lot of indie developers would not be able to showcase their games or have the money to finance them digitally. It's helping a lot of people right now. E3 also in person. Once they get things started again, you'll see how big it is once they start getting people from HollyWood and all over to come through, be a part of it, the whole fiasco, the whole show, and all that shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on because my next one is where I want to get to. Now, let's pull it up. Bam. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. We got to get this straight. Let's see if I get this right. Oh, my. Yo, time to get my drink. Oh, man. I told myself this the one. I didn't even want to do this before. Now, I want to ask everybody a question. How do you feel about femininity in video games? I would like to ask a serious question. How do you feel about it? The reason I would like to ask is because there has been a huge uproar lately in the way women have been, treated and subjected, okay, and a lot of other things through video games. At the same time, there's been this male side who says, I'm tired of seeing women being covered up and them trying to hide the true beauty of women. And they give a couple other facts. Now, also on the men's side, you got, men is the same way. They got men with their shirts off all the time. All of them have 8-packs. All of them. So, same thing. Okay. It's always been a big thing. Now, there hasn't been a big push for covering up men. Some men would say, oh, that's bogus. But they're covering up the women. Now, I would like to say this. I am a kid who grew up playing video games. And yes, I've seen them all. I've seen them all. I've seen the beautiful women. I've seen them covered up Princess Peach style. I've seen them just completely like wiggling all over the place. Dead or alive volleyball style. I've seen a lot of things. But one thing's true. Women have been over-sexualized in video games. Now, that's what we need to unpack. Why have women been over-sexualized in video games? I think it's pretty simple. I think men who are watching the video games tend to play or lean more towards video game characters who have more of a higher sex appeal than those that are uglier. Can we say that? If you put just dudes in front of a game and say, yo, they only female characters, pick your one. A lot of dudes are not going to pick the ugly female character. And I'm going to say ugly. We're just going to keep it real. Just flat out fucking butch ugly. Okay? Now, this is the problem. Women are now into the gaming industry more than ever. Shout out my women. Shout out my women. They are in the gaming industry more than ever right now. More than ever. And they are tired of the shit. We've seen companies like Activision go down. We got 8 women coming forward towards Sony. Oh my God. Sony, what are you doing? They're not the only ones. What is it, Ubisoft? Everybody. It seems like everybody's a part of the shit show of destroying women, isn't it? Well, this is the thing. The industry, it is and was, I can't say it's because I'm not too, into the statistics. But let me say this. When I was into games, there was rarely any women or girls who were playing video games. So much so that if you talk to a lot of female cousins of mine, aunts, okay, they will tell you, I don't play no games. I don't play. If I play a game, I play Pac-Man or I play something. You don't get a lot. But as time has come, more women have started playing games. And not only have women started playing games, they're kicking ass. Okay? Because this is actually mental. So it's not a physical thing. You can actually have a woman stomp a bunch of men asses and they pissed. They pissed. I will say this. Women have the right to say, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of always having to feel like I have to look a certain way. But this is the thing. I watch TV, right? A lot of cast, beautiful cast members. I go to the restaurant, a lot of front-facing people. Beautiful. We talked about that before. We at least got some decent-looking people. We don't want you out there crazy with your, everything all over the place. Look reasonable. And women, I want you women to know that guys are not just over-sexualizing you because, we want to see tits and ass. That's what everybody say. We want to see tits and ass. But there is a lot of sexuality to characters who are covered up too. And I think most guys who make these games are trying to show that I want my character to have a sexuality side. I want them to be. There's no real woman who says, I don't talk to guys. And, guys stink, but I look super sexy. Like, that don't even work. They have to give some sort of sex appeal. It sells. Do you know Samus? Let's just talk about Samus. I remember the Metroid suit. The moment Samus is in a bathing suit, oh my goodness, Samus super sexy, sells all over the place. Now, if Samus was a dude, came out there with the 8-pack, would have been like normal. Would have been Ryu again. Oh, it's another Ryu. Get that dude out of here. Nobody big. You know what I mean? So, I want to pull up a document that they were actually speaking about these different things between the different tropes versus women. Okay? And a lot of those things, and you say, what's a trope? Well, I can tell you, if you see a damn kid running down the street with a damn cape on, you know he's playing a superhero. That's a trope. Okay? That's a pretty simple one. Like, you see something, you automatically notice it. So, you think of women, you think, they're fighting, automatically they got to have a sword, or, automatically she has to be sexy and the chest piece she wears has to show her breasts like this, or she has to be heavy chested. She has to have a big breast and big butt. I don't really think there's a problem with that. I think that's just separating. I think if you had like, games are more detailed now. Games are more detailed. Now, I don't want to miss the chat here. Let me get down. So, let me pull up. Just get to here. Female gamers started, I think, with the millennials. This is coming from a male Gen Z millennial guy. Talk to him nice. Now, I will say this. Female gamers, I got nothing wrong with them. I love female gamers. They play just the same way guys do. They talk shit the same way guys do. Okay, it's no different. One thing I will say is nowadays I say it has to go both ways. So if we have to cover up women, we got to cover up men. But I don't even think about the covering up shit. It's all a video game. It's all, it's not real. Okay, if we got TV and we can have people mowing down people on a movie, killing people like it ain't nothing, on TV like it's nothing, cartoons shooting down people like it's nothing. Hell, some states you can get a gun, but you can't enlist in the military at certain ages. You can drive or something, but you can't get it. Like, the laws get so stupid. And I don't think having women sexualized in video games is the issue. What I think it is the guys who are behind the scenes who are actually making the shots and the calls for these characters.
Can you dig it?
That's what it is. That's the prime suspect. Okay. Booker T, that's fire. That's fire, by the way, Booker T. Let's pull it up. Now, I told y'all, I got to run through shit because I got so much that I got to go through today. I got about 3 or 4 topics I didn't get to last week. Okay? We were just rambling. I went off on Tommy Tellerico. God. Oh. Tommy Tellerico, man. I'm not even going to get started. We can't talk about Tommy. Okay, we're not even going to do it. But let's go ahead and pull this up. I want to pull up this article here. Now, I want people to take a look at these pictures, and I want you guys to tell me. I'm not even going to read anything. I just want to look through the pictures. And I want you guys to tell me which characters look more appealing. Okay? And to me, it honestly doesn't matter. Covered or uncovered. It's more about the mystique behind the character. And that's what I'm trying to prove with these images. So we'll pull up some images. I want you people to take a look and tell me if these images of the sexualized characters seem to be more appealing than the non-sexualized characters. I don't think they are. Okay? I don't think they are. So let's go ahead and pull it up here. Now, first, character from Heavily Sword. I don't know her name, right? Oh, okay. You think that's kind of sexualized, I admit. All right, that's kind of sexualized. I'm not going to front. But, okay, not too bad, right? Not too bad. So let's get down. All right, wow. How y'all like about that one? That one's not too bad. You know what I mean? Covered up and everything. Okay. Now, I don't know what game that is. That looked like Returnal. They put a dump truck on this thing. Come on, man. They ain't have to do that. Oh, my goodness, man. Why did they do that? Do y'all... I'm about to cut this off, man. These pictures, I might get my YouTube blocked for this. I can't do this. I'm about to cut it off, y'all. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. They put a dump truck on this, man. That's like Fortnite Ruby style. Come on. Okay. Project Eve is very interesting. Yo, Bayonetta. Is that the chick from Bayonetta or is this Project Eve? I don't know. If that's Project Eve, she's like got the same type of style stuff as the Bayonetta chick has on. Yo, damn. They showed everything. They might as well just had it open. Okay, they did a while ago. They want you to think that this is a woman. We are fully down the rabbit hole.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yo, they want you to think this is a woman, man. Now, no lie. No lie. Let's all take a second. Would you ever look right here at this picture and would anyone assume that's a woman? I gotta go to chat. I want to make sure I'm not tripping, man. Because sometimes I feel like archaic in my thought process at times. Because I do understand a lot about like, transgenders, gays, and lesbians, and a lot of. I do know a lot. Have many of them in my family. Okay, I know a lot. But this right here. In a video game, I must say, everybody's going to say that's a man. Everybody's going to say it's a man. It's just me. If they say it's a woman, I don't know what that is. Can anybody confirm that they put that as a woman? All right. Plenty of games. Let's look at some more. I know they got more here. They're stupid. Okay. Look at Yo, I don't want to read the comments, man, because they are just so crazy, man. Okay, I don't know who that is. And see, like, Guardians of the Galaxy. Make them like that. Normal. Okay. Powerful fighter. They said Gamera doesn't look masculine at all. They could have easily attempted to do so with her backstory as a powerful fighter. They opted to not equate powerful warrior equals masculine. She does look very feminine. I must say so myself. But Forspoken. Okay. Now, see, they wrong for this. Now, look at that. Come on. That's the Forspoken girl? Oh, okay. Then that's definitely over-sexualized. They let you know. Why play Forsaken. I guarantee Forsaken sell a couple more titles. I tell you that. She played in something. I can't think what she played in either. I don't know. My wife would know. My wife would know what she played in. All right. They got more images. Oh, okay. Cloud. Okay. And see that's how they make. And I will say that's pretty sexualized. And that, okay. That's sexual, but that's elegant. That to me is elegant. Okay, I don't see that as being over-sexualized. That is elegant. All right, I don't see any problem with these. So I don't see any favor. Like, if I had to say which one's looking better, some of the ones covered up are even looking better. It's just me now. Who is this? Yep, all I want is a normal feminine woman like Elena, for example. And see normal. Okay, normal. All right. Yo, these people I'm done, man. I can't sit here and watch it. Look how she's looking at you, too. Like, hey, you gonna pick me up? There's nothing wrong with her. Okay. That's what they're saying. Hey, and the truth of the matter is, you don't gotta be super like a model to be attractive. Okay, there's many dudes who are gonna find you. Okay, who are gonna find you attractive, not looking like a model. Like you don't have to. That's crazy. Oh baby, there you go. Oh man. How you make the whistle sound? I don't know. Okay, is that Katana? Now that's Katana covered up. Okay, Katana was way worse than that, guys. Katana was crazy. Oh man, pimp tight. Woo, okay, we're not gonna go. I can go through pages and pages of that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that today. But like I said, I got so much to cover, so much to move through. We got to move through these things very, very quickly. Now, I'm gonna move on to the next one. And I'm going to put here in the chat as always. I got to keep putting it. Bam. Okay, make sure I got it in there. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Gosh, this one I actually found so hilarious. I had to talk about it. Now, I'm going to just let the picture do a little justice. Can you guys see the picture behind me? For all those listening on the podcast, let me explain what the image shows behind me. I'm going to give a quick reference, and we're going to read about it, and this is going to be hilarious. Very hilarious. So, Elden Ring, biggest thing right now. Shout out to Elden Ring. Okay. Elden Ring is one of the biggest games. I think it already outsold Battlefield. Shitty Battlefield 2042. Everybody outsells Battlefield. Battlefield's just so shitty. Everybody outsells them, right? And I'm just a Battlefield hater. Sorry, Battlefield guys. Okay, I'm just a hater. But I will tell you, Elden Ring has had the most terrible but beautiful thing happen. So I don't know if many of you watch South Park. Who watches South Park? Okay, shout out to South Park. There's an episode that I'm not sure the title of it. Not there, not thou, but Warcraft or something like that. I'm going to give you a quick premise of the show. So pretty much Kyle, Cartman, all of them, they get on the game, they start playing, yada, yada, playing Warcraft, okay? World of Warcraft, big title. Everybody knows World of Warcraft. Shout out, WoW. Okay, shout out, WoW. So next thing you know, they get in, they're playing. Some dude comes in and starts doing the boogie bounce on their ass. Bow, one stab. Boogie bounce, bow, one stab. Boogie, bow. He's just joining. He's got on nothing but underwear. He kills them all. They go, man, this isn't fair. He's killing us in the village. We're not even in the fighting area. We're in the village. We can't even be killed here. No, you can be killed here, sir. This guy is a hacker. So, of course, I think it's Kyle's dad winds up getting involved. They call the big CEOs. Hey, what are we going to do? So they wind up giving this sword to Kyle and them, and they got to wind up fighting this dude nonetheless as he's terrorizing the whole damn game to stop this dude. It's an amazing story. Amazing story. What makes it more amazing is that shit's happening in real life.
Can you dig it, sucker?
It's happening for real. In Elden Ring right now, there's a hacker who will drop into your world. He will laser beam smoke your ass, soft ban you, and tear up your whole world. And sayonara, brother. Enjoy. From what I heard, the only thing you can do is disconnect, jump out the damn game. You know what I mean? Oh shit, I'm out of here. He's there. So we got it for real. We got him for real. This guy is the real deal. Now, of course, they do have anti-cheat measures in effect. The anti-cheat measures, as the hacker says, is crap. This hacker is also well known in the industry. He has a channel. He actually goes through it. Shout out to this guy. Now, I'm not going to do too much because I actually want to pull this up. And I want to go ahead and talk about this. We're not going to go into the Warcraft episode with South Park. Believe me, that shit's hilarious. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Elden Ring hacker wants devs to put a stop to his killing spree. Talk to him nice. Now, this article was written by Jeremy Winslow. Shout out my man, Jeremy, man. Jeremy still out there doing his thing, writing his articles. I know you was doing the whole strike thing for the Writers Guild and all that. Do your damn thug dizzle. I appreciate that, Jeremy. But this article he wrote was about the notorious Dark Souls hacker, Malcolm Reynolds. Malcolm is now slaughtering and soft banning players in From Software's latest game. This is beautiful. This is music to my ears, man. So, Elden Ring has been hacked. Maybe that comes as no surprise considering that Souls games often have copious issues with game-breaking exploits. But this is no ordinary hack. No. Elden Ring is just the latest From Software game to be targeted by a notorious Souls hacker with a particular penchant for invading players' worlds and soft banning them. Yo, I played a lot of games, man. I've done a lot of terrible things. Yes, I have played multiplayer games before and have done cheats in them. Me, myself, get out of here, Ed. Me, myself, I have never done cheats where I'm getting the advantage like Call of Duty. I don't believe in cheating in those type of games. Call of Duty, do not cheat my shit. Don't cheat my shit. But other games, like if I'm playing Dead Rising or we're playing games like that where we really just trying to last to the end, yeah, I'll use cheats. If you jump in my game, you're getting some of this cheat weather. I'm using that shit all over. But in Elden Ring, this is a different story. So, if you're familiar with Malcolm Reynolds, then you can probably guess. For the uninitiated, Reynolds is a longtime hacker for FromSoft Games who caused myriad problems for Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls Remastered years ago. In both cases, he modified the game's code to soft ban people by giving them invalid items and status effects. To give you an idea, and I heard about this, he would put certain items like out there you would have to get to say, oh, you're invalid. And if you're invalid, this is their way of anti-cheat to say, hey, this person is a cheater. They shouldn't have an invalid item. Bam. That's pretty sweet. Right? So, well, he's up to the same antics in Elden Ring, invading people's worlds and giving them items they better off without before killing them. Reynolds uploaded a video to YouTube on March 9th showing his latest hacks. Now, soft banning Elden Ring. You know what, guys? I'm with the shizness today. Yo, they got other videos. I don't know what all of them is, but I don't need to see nothing more. This man right here just wasted I don't know how many people that fast. It's a damn laser beam that's modified. You can't do nothing against that. That's like, oh, come on, man. One more time. Man. Because I don't think y'all saw that. Hold up. Hard scoping tutorial. Let's get this out the way. This bans them. Chords, sniper spree, weapon. Server side, by the way. Oh, no. Get that. This takes no skill. I'm not going to lie. Yo, Unibeam. My man said it perfect. Unibeam. Robbie. You can't be more right. That is a Unibeam, Robbie. That's a Unibeam. It's a Unibeam. You know what I mean? We've all seen a Unibeam before. We know what that is. Okay, I could say an optic blast from Cyclops. Like we know what those are. That's ridiculous. Oh my God. That rum is kicking in too, by the way. Yo, my man. Wow. He's just walking through burning everything. Look at that.
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I be loving stuff like this. Oh, man, I'm such an asshole. But one thing, he shouldn't be going to people's worlds, ruining people's worlds. That's not fair. I don't believe that. But I would definitely go into my own world and tear this whole world up. Oh, my God. This is beautiful. It's terrible, but it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Thank God I don't play Elden Ring. If I did, I would be pissed. If this is Call of Duty, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know how I am by Call of Duty. If some dude gets a Unibeam in Call of Duty, cut the game off. We might as well just ban the whole Call of Duty. Cut the server.
His bullet hell.
Yo, did he just get banned mid-game? Like, did he just get banned mid-game? Connection. Who we was playing just dropped. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody like this drops into my world, I'm pulling the plug. It's not many cases I pull the plug. I'm pulling the plug. I'm not even gonna wait to see what's happening. Okay. And that guy seemed like that's what he did. Let's see. Okay, not this one. I think it's the next one. Coming down. Yep, get out of there. That's smart. Smart man.
It's bullet hell. It's bullet hell. Like,
what the hell?
Oh.
Yo,
He tried it.
Yo, he said she's mine. Elden Ring. Yo, Bandai, Namco, Bandai, y'all better do something, man. Yo, this man is ignorant, man. This is crazy. Like, yo, it's nobody who's gonna win. Like, what is the fun of this game? Now, I understand for a video. For a video, you probably get a lot of views. Now, this dude is famous for hacking many games, too. So it's not like this is the only one. This dude is famous for a lot of different things. And a matter of fact, I know he's probably, as a matter of fact, if you flag me for this, dude, you're an asshole. You already done this. Just leave your asshole-isms at this. Yeah, there was a CE table developed on Saturday, and on Monday, Malcolm started working on it. So much more from Anti-Cheat. Oh, my goodness. So subscribe for better Anti-Cheat. Now, let's go ahead and pull up to YouTube. What YouTube is that? Let me give you your respects. I can't do you play a video like that without giving you your respects. I'm sure you're known. I heard. Malcolm, shout out Malcolm, man. Let's go ahead and give Malcolm a bomb. Give you a thumbs up too, Malcolm. Thank you, Malcolm, for the wonderful Elden Ring terrible destruction of worlds. That is just terrible. But very funny nonetheless. Now, let's continue. We weren't done. So, Reynolds told Kotaku over Discord messages, he actually spoke with Kotaku, that the exploit he used, the hard scoping tutorial, it's actually a debug item called Pavel, used by the devs in testing and still lingering in the game's code, but not present in the game itself. So he actually injects this into the player's inventory through various altered spells. So when he injects this into the player's inventory, that moment they become banned. Soft ban begins. So you need to just run from him if he comes in, because he's going to throw something in your inventory and you're soft banned. So believe me, hacker comes in, leave. Okay, you won't know, but if you see a damn unibeam shooting from the middle of somebody's palm, just disconnect. Take the L. Take the L. Okay, and after so many disconnects, you will get a soft ban, but hey, that's after so many disconnects. Don't disconnect, wait for the hacker to come. Now, including the meteorite spell that drops several clusters of purple rocks onto the environment. Once the player dies and is returned to their own world, Elden Ring registers this Pavel as an invalid item, which the game interprets as evidence that you're a cheater. So you don't even have to be a cheater. You can just pick it up, okay? Which in turn results in a soft ban where the affected player can only play online with the other cheaters. And you're not even a cheater. Ain't that
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it. Now, Reynolds said that the game's easy anti-cheat system is exploitable. How you manage to bypass anti-cheat is another thing, Reynolds said. There's basically a mask over the anti-cheat. While this mask is on the game, only cares about who it is and what is going on. Or what it's doing, excuse me. But once you take that mask off the anti-cheat, the game doesn't care about shit. That's it. Take that off, you can go willy-nilly. So, and they go on and on about this is how he's able to soft ban, circumvents the easy anti-cheat. What do you do according to a popular Reddit post? The best course of action, disconnect or suicide. Beautiful. These guys started right through. You disconnect or suicide. This is beautiful. I don't have to think of nothing else. That's what I do. Now pull me back up because I'm going to give you guys the real fucking deal. This is what it is. Guys, let's unpack this. Because we're talking about the surface shit, which the surface shit is hacker jumps in the game, he's tearing up worlds. But let's tell the truth here, okay? Malcolm Reynolds, let's talk. You got your YouTube too, Malcolm. You're definitely doing well. You don't need me to tell you anything, Malcolm, okay? But I'm going to tell your ass something, Malcolm. I'm going to tell you something. Malcolm, you're a piece of shit. Yes, that's the best way to say it. Malcolm, you're a piece of shit. It's just a simple way to say it. You're a piece of shit for the simple fact that you have the nerve to make a video, and the video you say, Bandai Namco, fix your easy anti-cheat. How can you say that? You're going and destroying people's world. So let me make everybody else fucking miserable so I can say, Bandai Namco, do something. Do something. I'm tearing shit up. Do something about it. Why don't you actually stop tearing shit up, Matthew Reynolds? How about that? How about you stop tearing shit up? How about you do that? For 1 second, you can go into a world, you can fight normal. But you won't do that because you get your ass waxed. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're good. I don't know. But my point is, the Unibeam, not going to lie, it's hilarious. It's very funny. And I've done things like that before. We've all done them. But you made a whole video and you did so much destruction in this little amount of time. I can only imagine what you did in the full entire time. But you said Bandai Namco. I would have had more respect, Matthew Reynolds, if you could have just said, I had fun doing this. I'm going to give it to rest. But Bandai Namco, fix this. This is what I did. This is what you need to do to fix it. Get your video off. Cover everything. Save everything. That way you could, hey, I'm the first one in there. I locked it down. Now nobody else can do it. I appreciate it. That's the way you do it. But no, now there's going to be other hackers in the wild. I'm sure there's going to be other people that hack the game. They know the item. They're going to put the item some way to get it into a player's inventory, get them soft banned, and it's going to be a whole world of mess. Now, Elden Ring is probably the biggest game right now. I won't even say probably. It is the biggest game right now. Beautifully done. If you have not played it, you need to play it. It is a masterpiece in all aspects. I can't just say the way it looks, the missions, the game, the gameplay, the fighting, the way you can go, the way you can drive the story. It's just everything. It's a beautiful game, tough, a lot of different challenges mixed. It's just so much in this game. So guys, definitely try Elden Ring. Now, with that, we're going to move on. This one's going to be very fun for me. I love the ones that's fun for me. Okay. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Let's talk about it, folks. If you don't know, now you know. So a lot of people have been asking, what's going on with Super Nintendo World? We hear about Japan and we hear how beautiful it is. We have people seen it. But guess what, guys? This is probably, to me, the biggest news of them all, of everything. Super Nintendo World. Yes, I said it. Super Nintendo World will be coming to Universal Studios HollyWood in 2023.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it, Booker T. Yes. Many of the Mario jumps. Do you know how big that is? I don't think people understand how big that is. That is huge. Let me give you something about me. I am a dude who first really started playing games when Nintendo came out. Yes, I was playing ColecoVision. I was playing Intellivision, the Atari 2650. I don't know which one it was. Okay, I was playing all of them. I played the little arcade games. I played all that. But once Nintendo dropped, Nintendo changed the aspect of everything. I think we all can agree to that. Nintendo shut shit down. And Mario came into my life. When I played Mario 1, I can still remember everything. I remember all the beauty of it. I remember watching the damn movie, what is it, The Wizard? And they had the damn kid doing the tricks to go through the stages. Okay, like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, this kid is so damn awesome. I loved Mario, man. I can't even say loved. I still love him. I still talk about Mario. We got a love-hate relationship. We be beefing from time to time. But Super Nintendo World is coming to HollyWood? I'm sorry, guys. If you have not already planned in 2023 to have your ass in HollyWood, I don't know what you're doing. I don't think there's much more to be said. I could damn near shut the show down. This shit is a mic dropper. I seen it in Japan. I looked at it. I said, man, that would be nice to walk up to like a fucking giant Goomba. Like, that would be awesome. I've never seen one of those in real life. I seen it in Mario. You got the little one. You can step on them. Oh, that's cute. But what about that giant one that you just go, damn, that is ignorantly big? You're going to be next to one of those. A pipe. I haven't went through a pipe. I see Mario go down all these pipes. What the hell is in those pipes? I get to find out. Oh, the blocks with the coins in them. What the hell? I might go and I forget all, people say, oh, I bought this block, a keychain, and I don't want that. I want some ignorant stuff. Give me a cheeseburger block. Okay, a block that look like a coin. I unwrap it and it's a cheeseburger. Give me some crazy shit. I'ma just love all of it because I'm a person that grew up on all of this. So imagine my kids. My kids like, Dad, wow, this is the Mario world. This is beautiful, Dad. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, you kids don't know. I am so much happier than you. Oh my goodness. This is going to be beautiful, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the article. I'll go ahead and read about this. I must be honest. Doesn't even matter what I say about it. It's opening in 2023. I will be going. The wife might as well plan it. The kids might as well get ready because we're taking our ass to Universal Studios HollyWood in 2023. Y'all can already count on it. MoFam will be there. I will be recording. I will do something there. I have to. I'm going. I don't care what time. Hopefully, it could be around the same time as E3 so I can go to, oh my goodness. No, E3. I can't mix that up. That's business. I can't. All right, let me stop. I was getting ahead of myself, y'all. Let me stop getting ahead of myself. Okay, let's pull this up on screen. All right, here we go. Look at the ads. Honda gonna pull up ad. Super Nintendo World opens next year in HollyWood. Unless you regularly follow theme park news, there's a chance you may not realize that right now, at this very moment, a Nintendo-themed park exists. That's partially because it's part of Universal Studios Japan, and international travel hasn't exactly been easy for most of us in the past few years. Hell yeah, I haven't been able to get there. I do have my passport. I could, but I haven't been able to get there. But next year, fans who want to go to the world of Nintendo can do so right here in the United States. I needed that. I'm sorry, I got a little too hyped, but I need that. Universal Studios HollyWood today announced that its very own Super Nintendo World expansion will be opening in 2023. When in 2023? That is the big question. Okay. Well, the company isn't saying just yet, but the park is ready to commit to a year. So they committed to 2023. That is big. That's big. 2023? You gonna tell me next year? Oh my goodness. You stop playing with me, Nintendo. You better come through. Okay. So there's no official word on what specifically is going to be in the land, so we don't know. But it's rumored that it will, in large part, be similar to what can currently be found in Japan. Oh, man.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it, Booker T. I can dig it. Okay. That includes a high-speed Mario Kart ride. Yo, high-speed Mario Kart ride? Oh, my. Where's my drink? Oh, my. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to that. Holy God. Man, by the way, guys, Nick Moses 05. If you don't see it, check it out. Yo, that's crazy. A Mario Kart ride. How fast does it go? I'm going to be there next year. Oh, the glory. The glory. Now, Tamer Yoshi ride. I'm going to be honest. I don't really care too much for the Yoshi ride. I've seen enough. I've kicked Yoshi's ass down the cliff to make sure I hit the perfect score when I'm exiting the level on Super Mario World. Okay? I don't need Yoshi's ass. I kick him to the curb every time. That's what I do. Yoshi's gone. Out of here. Get out of here, Yoshi. Okay? And they have a full theming to make you feel like you're in a game of Super Mario Brothers. You can visit the official Japanese site, which has an English version, at this link to see a ton of new images. What the hell? We doing it today. Don't play with me. And you said it's supposed to be. This don't look okay. We're in English. Super Nintendo World. Ah, beautiful. So we're gonna click in it. So, just to give you guys an idea, this is what we're gonna see. Oh my goodness, scroll down to start your adventure. I just want to get an idea of what I'm going to see. And the Bowser's Castle, I'm going to be on. The Bowser's Castle is where the race is at. That's the only thing I care about. Because much of Bowser's Castle was honestly whack. Besides the race and going in there and fighting Bowser, it was whack. Okay. So race on to fight Mario Kart. Come on, let's move on. I got to go to the next one. Hold up. What is... Go on a journey with Yoshi. See, didn't I tell you? I told you guys. I predicted this shit. I said I was going to skip Yoshi. But my daughter, we go ahead and put her in. She can go around with Yoshi. Yoshi's going, yeah, go around, have fun. I'll be up there with Chomp and shit, running around. If that's the name, Chomp? No, that's not Chomp. That's something else. I don't know his name. The whole land is your playground. Okay, that's nice. So you can walk. Hold on. The whole land is your playground. So you mean I could actually walk up on stuff, like stand up on here, take pictures, jump up? Yo, that would be nice if I could like jump. It'd be nice if they just let you jump like on top of the mushroom right here and take a picture. You know what I mean? Like, let me stand anywhere. Let me stand right inside the mouth of the piranha and just like, hey, what's up? Can I get a picture? That's beautiful. Now, let's go ahead. I just had to see that. But fans who are visiting Universal Studios Hollywood before the opening won't leave without a little Nintendo in their lives. In addition to views of construction from multiple angles across the park, the feature presentation retail shop inside the park will start stocking a ton of Nintendo merchandise soon. Again, no specific word on the date, but it'll be much sooner than the park itself will be open. Having visited multiple franchise-themed park expansions over the past few years, so this guy said he's been including the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Star Wars Galaxy Edge, Avatar The World of Pandora, Avengers Campus, and I think only Galaxy's Edge beats this in terms of excitement. And I'm telling you, this man, now I haven't been to any of those, but I can tell you, I'm hyped. I'm already hyped. So let's go ahead and pull me back up. So, kids are going to be rolling. They're going to have fun. Everybody's going to have fun, man. This is like the old school, give you that feel, go see Mario. And then guess what? I don't have to be there all day. That's just a one-day thing. I can go out there and enjoy myself out in HollyWood. Cali. All right? That's what's up. So now we're going to move on. I told you we're running through this. We're running through this. I'm on a time limit today. I got some things to do now. All right. This is one that is huge in the news. Has been super big. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. Russia. Yes. A lot of talks with Russia going on right now. And let me give some preference to this, and you guys will probably understand. And then I'll start pulling up the articles on this, okay? So, with everything going on in the world right now, okay, and this is where we're going to get some real life shit. Everything going on, I'm still working things around, so excuse me. Just let me work these things around real quick. So with everything going on in the world right now, one thing I hate to see is war. I think everybody hates to see it. Now, war happens in many different facets of your life. It's not just war between countries, states, cities, towns, war between individuals. War sometimes lasts generations. There's been families to be at each other's necks for years. This war in 2022 has shown me something that I don't think we'll see. Like, we might see more of it in years to come, but I don't think we ever seen in the history of any wars. There have been a lot of businesses, I've talked about this before, about businesses and their impacts on war. But Russia's been going through a lot. And I want to say this, and I know that sounds like a double-edged sword. Russia's been going through a lot when they got the damn tanks like mowing down motherfuckers in Ukraine. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but what I mean is this: the civilians have not, they don't all support it. So if everyone doesn't support it, that happens many times. That happens here in the United States. That happens in other countries as well, where everybody doesn't agree. You might even have a 50-50 split. But when a decision is made, that decision affects everybody. Okay, that decision affects not only everybody, it affects the world and many, many generations. So Russia, after doing this, had every business and a mama pull out of Russia. Everybody. I don't care who it is. If you had a business somewhere dealing with Russia, in Russia, so-and-so Russia, and you was having like, any type of business outside of there, you were gone. You're out of there. You flew because business around the world was all seen supporting Ukraine. And if you weren't a part of that, your business actually would take some sort of hit. That is facts. That is no BS. That is facts. So what do a lot of businesses do? They follow suit and they pulled out of Russia. I mean, there's a lot of them I can go through. I know Sony pulled out of Russia just recently, Microsoft, everybody, all these different companies. Pornhub pulled out of Russia. Like, they can't get any games. They can't get any shit. I wouldn't be surprised if they can't get any movies, anything. They can't get nothing. Everything's being pulled and those services are being pulled. That means like Microsoft. Imagine somebody who's using Microsoft Office 365. They don't even have to be from Russia. They can simply just be using the application in Russia. Okay, guess what? You now better have your VPN litty, baby. Okay, your VPNs better be working. You better have a nice VPN because that's going to be the only way. Other than that, if you're in Russian, you got a Russian IP, a lot of that has been terminated for you. And there are people who are being punished who should not be. So those are the people who I'm speaking about when I said those Russians. Okay? Those people now have an alternative solution that I think some people might think is batshit crazy. But I think it's actually their only thing they can about do right now. That's the only thing they can about do at a time like this when war's going on and every business that we know that's a major business has pulled out, to be able to have Russian civilians still be able to run their day-to-day and not have to worry about different legalities happening behind the scenes. So Russia legalized, and I want to say already legalized. I would say may, but from what I hear, they already have legalized. And anybody can correct me on that. But they legalized software piracy as a way to get around the different sanctions that have been put on them. Pretty smart, I will say, pretty smart. Because those sanctions don't allow them to get to do much with all these other different softwares. But now if they can have piracy legal, guess what? Microsoft 365, they can just run a pirated version now. They're able to still run their business. And everything's still able to continue. I don't know how I feel about that because there's a double-edged sword where all these businesses and everything can function. Yeah, piracy, la-da-la-da-da. There's going to be a lot of companies that don't make money from that, one. And two, who the hell's going to come back to Russia? If I leave Russia and now you pirating all my damn software, why would I bring my company to Russia? Give me one reason for that. I want to know that. Please, somebody tell me. Okay, somebody tell me. Why in the hell would you? Because if you come back, everybody's already pirating your software. You now have to figure out a way yourself to be able to make some dollars. Okay? Because everybody already pirated. How are you going to be able to catch everybody? Everybody's got it already. And now you have to prove, okay, well, maybe they have a certain limit or something before they can not run the version. Oh, I didn't know you moved to Russia. Or, there's so many different things to that. Okay, the law, even though you didn't know, you're still getting in trouble by the law. But nonetheless, if you left Russia, I don't think you're coming back with a law like this. Why would you? And now where does Russia stand with? Now, Russia has a lot. They're very big, strong power. Okay, they have a lot of things going for them. They have software companies. They have a lot of these things. It's not like Russia's just, they're dead in the water. They have a lot of them. But a lot of these major companies pulling out does hurt tremendously. I want to say that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump to the article here because that's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's pull that up. And also, if you're in the chat, if you're there and you're also in the restream, if you want to say something on the topic, just put something in the chat. Let me know, because I'll be jumping around, I'll be going, and I'll be skipping topics. You may have to say something. My bad. Okay, just put in the restream chat. I'm just going through the topics. I got a time limit. I gotta hit. You know what I'm saying? Got time. I got some stuff. Got some stuff popping today. All right, got some stuff popping. Can't be okay. Russia may legalize software piracy as tech and game companies continue to pull out. The move comes after the invasion of Ukraine led to numerous sanctions against Russia. So, the Russian government is looking to legalize at least some software piracy to help its citizens get around the growing list of tech, gaming, and software bans that the country faces due to ongoing and destructive invasion of Ukraine. It seems Russian leaders and lawmakers are preparing to live under sanctions, which means prepare to live under sanctions. They don't mind if this continues on forever. They're now setting things in place in law to say, continue the sanctions. We're fine. That's a strong statement. Okay? So, a bad sign for those hoping the war will end anytime soon. Russia's Ministry of Economic Development has introduced a potential new law called the Priority Action Plan for ensuring the development of the Russian economy in the conditions of external sanctions pressure. Damn, that dang, yeah, you already got them. They didn't lost. You lost them. That sound like, let's repeat that again. That's crazy. Russia's Ministry of Economic Development has introduced a potential new law, guys, called the Priority Action Plan for ensuring the development of the Russian economy in the conditions of external sanctions pressure. What I read that as, do whatever the fuck you want when shit's hot. What that is, do whatever you want when shit's hot. Just do it. Just go ahead. Shit's hot. We're going crazy. Just do whatever you want. So I want to read this. Cancellation of liability for the use of software unlicensed in the Russian Federation owned by a copyright holder from countries that have supported the sanctions. So if you're in a country that supports the sanctions, then your software can be pirated free. You know what? Oh my God. You know what I be doing? Look, what countries, if I'm in Russia, what countries support the sanctions? Oh, I got this software. I got this one. Oh man, oh my goodness. They're just going to get a bunch of software that's, for free. And nothing can be said. I'm just running pirated software all the time. In other words, the idea is that once this law is passed, anyone could download and use pirated software for which there is no Russian-made alternative, as long as the software originates from a country that currently supports the sanctions against Russia. Damn. Torn Freak notes that the proposed law covers both civil and federal liability. Civil and federal, both. Do as you will. We don't care about them. We don't care about their software. Use it. Just don't even pay them. Damn. Woo wee. Boy, I know we do some laws. We do some crazy laws here in the States too. That's one. That's one right there. This is one hell of a. I don't think I ever seen that. Okay, use it. Hey, if they against us, use that shit. Use it. Okay. Now, I want to pull some people in. Okay, I'm going to pull myself back up on big screen. I seen him. My man, Dead Specimen, he did say, I got a couple there, but I'm going to bring them in. Okay. Yo.
Fucking
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
All right, good. Dead Specimen, Young OG, tuning in. First of all, thank you for tuning in, sir. I really appreciate it. You definitely been holding down MoFam for a long time, and you know a lot before a lot of other people. So I want to ask you, if I had to tell you put on your conspiracy theory helmet right now, you got some of the greatest conspiracy theories and also have been proven true. Okay, proven true. What do you think is going to come from this law in Russia? Do you think anything's going to come from this? Or do you think this is just some shit show of a law to say, we're against you, and this is what's happening?
I think not the way people are probably going to assume. A lot of people are probably thinking that this is going to mean that people are now going to freely pirate in Russia. They already did. This isn't new. They didn't give a shit in Russia anyway. This isn't new. Why do you think Why do you think so many warriors groups are from their codex or from their allegedly?
I was going to say, you have a lot of different Russian groups already who have been there, done that, know all about it. So,
but here's what I think is really going to happen. If this is any implication, I think
let me ask this: civil and federal liability waive, being that it's federal as well. Do you see any companies, major ones, or any big people just saying, "Hey, we're just gonna run Microsoft software on all our shit"? Hell, why not? Now we can now run cracked versions of every Windows version. We don't have an alternative. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Is that something that could possibly happen?
Yeah, definitely. And I honestly think what this is going to lead to have happening is it's going to probably cause a lot of geo-blocking from companies to where getting sort of software is going to become very difficult. I wouldn't be shocked to see just sort of Russian traffic just get cut off completely. And so, okay, fine, you can use our software, you can pirate our software. We can't legally do anything against you, but good luck getting access to our site. Good luck having any management access. Good luck using, like I know Microsoft has a lot of management utilities for businesses. Good luck using that anymore. Good luck, even free shit. I wouldn't be shocked to see a lot of websites that offer this kind of software for free saying, fuck you, Russia. We don't want your traffic because of what you're doing to Ukraine. And y'all have that new law now. Just go pirate Microsoft Office.
Yeah, true. Now, let me ask you, how do you feel about all this? If I had to ask you, as being a younger person, now for me, I just go, this is a shit show, but it's something that's been happening for a long time. It's always been, bigger power, pick on little power. It's always been a thing. I go, happening again. Do you see it as that, or do you see this as something different at your age?
My opinion on the Russia-Ukraine conflict?
Yeah, just give me your overall. This doesn't have to be deep dive. We don't got to get all political, but just your overall thought on it. Because I just go, this has been happening. We've known it's going to happen. They've had tanks at the line before. That's not the first time. Like, they've always threatened it. Things have happened, but people, it's almost inevitable that this was going to come, in my mind. Do you see it as that, or do you see this as just terrible, never thought of in this world, and I never thought I'd see more like this in my lifetime? What do you think?
Well, okay, first I'll give my opinion on the conflict as a whole, then I'll give my opinion on this law, because I kind of have 3 opinions on it. You'll probably find them pretty funny. On the conflict as a whole, I was never around the Soviet days. That was before my time. And so I kind of knew a little bit that this would happen, but I wasn't super up to date on it till it actually happened. And so this is sort of I'm in the middle where I'm like, okay, I guess Ukraine and Russia don't like each other and they have beef, but I didn't realize, in my lifetime, I was about to see a war between the two break out. That's sort of my opinion on that. Now, the law, though, I have sort of 3 opinions on it, right? My pirate side, my rational side, and my, political side.
All right, let's talk about the pirate side. Let's start with the pirate side. What does the pirate side say about you? But with this law, if you were in Russia, you're like, oh man, I love this law. What does the pirate side say?
Based. That's it. Awesome. Sweet. I can give a VPN subscription now. Perfect.
No, that is true. That is true. You got a point. Now, what does the rational side of you say? The side that's, this is the right moral side, the morally right thing to do. What is that side of you say?
What the fuck do you expect to gain from this? Okay, cool. Piracy's legal now. But Putin, you're a dictator. You're probably going to ban half this media anyways in the next 2 months. What's the point? you're just gonna pull and start fucking developing all this stuff in house anyways. You know, everything's gonna be Russian made. So what's the point? It just doesn't. It's just this isn't going to gain anything. It really won't. Like, okay, cool. People will be able to, Microsoft Office and the games that they want, and hell, maybe Codex will return now, knowing that they can do this without consequence. But other than that, what is this? This is going to gain nothing. And my political side basically saying the same thing, except, okay, great, Russia, you have now just permanently fucked your economy forever. Now no one will ever want to do business with you again because you have just openly endorsed crime because of your idiotic actions. Really?
Now that last one, that's the biggest one to me. Because you're right. Who would want to do business knowing that, hey, and let's just say I happen to, I live in the United States. I start a business. I couldn't afford to have my business in another country. So I started in the United States. Next thing you know, my business grows. I got businesses all over throughout the United States, start going through Canada, I'm in the UK. I start going across the different continents, and I want to come to Russia. And I go, I started, I don't know. Should I go there? And everybody's going to tell me. Everybody's going to say, every financial manager, every business partner, they're going to say, dude, if you go to Russia, just so you know, you do have, you possibly could, hey, you could set up shop and maybe be good. But your software has been legally pirated over there for the last 5 years. What do you do? 5 years worth of pirating, and especially if you have your software is so good, you're now able to go across the world. So it's like, everybody's using it. I agree. I would stay away from Russia.
It doesn't. We make our jokes on here, right? I have my whole joke about being the CEO of Codex, and I have all the jokes I make about the piracy world. But the thing is, 99% of what we talk about, we're talking about companies going apeshit over stuff, have any real world impact. Look at XOS, right? That got beat to death by Nintendo, and in the end, the Switch is sold better than the PS4 at this point. I think that's the roof they've reached. They've got the best software sales that they've had in years. Nintendo was never hurting, and now we're talking about something that could have real world impacts. And as much as people might think that I'm this, unilaterally hardcore pirate, it's all a fucking joke we have, because everything we talk about is stuff that has no real impact, and it's just funny to make jokes about. This is real shit that can have real world consequences. And okay, at this point, Russia's a third world country. We're treating it as a third world country. We don't care about Russia anymore. If Russia pirating all of our stuff has as much impact as North Korea pirating all of our stuff, but that doesn't make it good.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And so last one before I bring somebody else in. Now, let me ask: do you see this ending anytime soon?
Anytime soon? No. Do I see this ending? Yes. It's gonna end. It's gonna end in one of two ways, and I'm not advocating for either, but it's either gonna end. Well, actually, one of three ways, but the third one's I'm going to make it the second one. The second one's very unlikely. The first one is Ukraine gets fully taken over and Ukraine becomes a Russian state. The second one, Ukraine wins, keeps her independence, and somehow comes with an agreement between NATO and Russia. Number three, Putin go bye-bye. I'm not advocating for that. Someone did that on a national television station, and that was a really stupid idea because that indicates that we're advocating for that, and that's not okay. Unsaid person, I'm not a government official, but just no. Don't.
And I've heard that. I did hear that, and I heard there was a big, price on his head and everything like that. So no, it's true. It's a real thing, and you're not throwing it out there. I mean, it's already been thrown out there from a few others. So it ain't like you said anything new. But my man, Dead Specimen, as you always know, I'm gonna bring it back on. I got more shit to talk about. Trying to run through as much.
I'm gonna head out. I just figured this was funny enough to talk to. That's why I didn't show up last time. I've been pretty busy, so I thought I'd show up for this though.
Hey, my dude, we all busy. I know how I go. That's why I bring you in when I can, and just if you got to jump out, do your thing. All right, man. We'll talk to you later, man. Later.
Have a good night.
Now, I'm going to see. Hold on. Now, first, let's say, anybody, I'm going to ask first, if anybody else, let me look at the chat. What I missed in the chat? They'll just use VPN. Let me put my man. Why? They'll just use VPN. They got lifetime subscriptions for VPN for little to nothing. They'll be good forever. Lifetime. As long as the business is good, they good. They don't worry about that. I agree with them. VPN. So I'm going to say, anything else? Let's see. So before I move on, I'm making sure anybody in there, if we're going to jump in, if they're going to say anything. Okay. If you ain't got nothing to say, I'm going to go ahead and move on. I got plenty here. I got more. But the biggest thing for me was Russia actually legalizing. That's crazy. And I do agree with Dead Specimen. One of the things he said is real world consequences. He's right. SXOS, he brought up a great one. Team Executor SXOS, we use many, many times. And, I say we, as a lot of you people too, still using mod chips, or at least things based off the first mod chip made by Team Executor. And I ain't going to go on and on about that. But you know what I mean. You've been a part of it. And I don't think it hurt Nintendo's overall sales. Nintendo, to be honest, I will say this. If there was no mod in place, Nintendo would have sold more games. That is a fact. If there was no mod for their systems, Nintendo would have sold more games. But this is where the double-edged sword, like he mentioned, comes into play. I myself bought a Nintendo Switch. Not one, not two, but 3 Nintendo Switches. And guess why? Because I can modify them all. So, how many games does it take to equal up to, 600-700? How much? You know what I'm saying? How many games does it take? Doesn't even matter. Because I spent 600 or 700 on a Nintendo Switch that I would not have spent a penny on if there was no mods. So I agree with Dead Specimen. I think the mod chip and SXOS didn't have any real financial impact. And I think, if anything, Gary Bowser team or whoever should have fought back that they didn't have any financial impact, just like they stated. They stated it has all this damages and all of this they can claim. I could claim, beg to differ, that for every single unit or mod chip that sold, every system sold. That would have been hard to prove in court because you still sold an illegal piece of shit. But nonetheless, Team Executor, my dogs. I ain't going to say nothing about y'all. Okay, I ain't going to say nothing about y'all. Let's go ahead. I'm going to move on. Got this one. Hold on, my man Joe. I got to bring my man Joe on. There we go.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's up?
I'm doing good. Before I might get disconnected because I'm driving. I'm going back to my old house to pick up some stuff. Here's the deal. I'm borrowing Dead Specimen's conspiracy theory hat for this one. Team Executor's coming back, and they're going to Russia. They're coming back. They can't get in trouble. They legalize it. They're coming back. I feel it in me bones. Team Executor's coming back.
You said it best, man. If they were to come back, and if they were in Russia, beautiful. No worries. No worries. We're good. We don't have to worry about it.
That's amazing. Like, they're legalizing it. It's going to become like a third world country over there. It's craziness.
It is. So Joe, before, like you said, you might get disconnected, but I think just dropped out a couple times. But I want to ask about the war overall, just in a sense. So, is this something you've seen like, hey, I knew this was going to come, as being an older, or is this something that kind of shocked you or caught you by surprise?
It shocked me by surprise, kind of like hitting them where it hurts in their pockets. But here's the deal. If we wind up, crippling Russia and other countries crippling Russia, they're going to come after us and be like, hey, you took away the Swiss banking laws, you took away this, we're going to start war with you guys. It's craziness. we can't even go over there and help them, because if we go over there and help them, then they're going to attack us and stuff. It's really weird what's going on over there. It's like a bad video game.
No, it's pretty weird. You go in there, you start messing around. Hey, China might say, "What the hell are you doing? You think you're playing, power? You think you got the power to make shots and call shots? Hell no. We're gonna stop you. A lot of shit can happen. You're right when it comes to the war. And I will say, I wasn't shocked. I don't know why, Joe. I wasn't shocked. I felt like this was going to come.
I think,
you think that makes you're right.
yeah,
I wasn't shocked.
yeah, this is another one.
I thought it was going to come.
Yeah, this is another one of my theories, that China and Russia are becoming an alliance, and they're going to attack us. That's my theory.
You say something like that, Joe. I thank God. I gotta go away. You know what I'm saying? That the United States. I'm fighting back.
I got 5 of them.
Hey, that's how it is. Good old America. Joe, my dude. I do. I did handle that, but we all good. I'm glad to get you on. You know how we're gonna be, man. So I don't want to shout out specifics. Folks be in my business online.
I got one more quick thing to say. Skylar from the Nintendo Switch modding homebrew groups and the forums. You've seen Skylar before. She's extremely sick and she's in the hospital. So I just want to give her a shout out. I was going to tell her I was going to give her a shout out on Nick Moses 05 podcast.
Yeah, shout out.
She's got 106. Yeah, she's got 106 fever and that she almost died from COVID.
Damn. Yo, move. My big shout out. We gotta get a big shout out. 106 is terrible. 106 is terrible. So whatever it is you got to do to get better. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And shout out to Christopher. I'll talk to you later, Nick.
Man, my dude is always. Now, my man, I'm gonna try to bring I don't even want to bring my manager on, man. My manager his mic be broke. Okay, my manager. Hold on, I'm gonna bring on my manager. Okay, let's see if my manager. Okay, now y'all, look, if my manager mic don't work, don't y'all be saying nothing about me. That's my manager, man. All right, that's my manager. Bring my manager on. What up? Big C, your mic gotta be working now, man. Your mic good. Let me hear some audio. Talk to me nice. Yo, his audio been work. Yo, his audio broke like a month ago. We ain't been able to hear my man since, man. Yo, we got to get some time off of here or something, man. We need to get you working, man. What's going on? I'm going to have to, you know what? We're going to have to do some remote team viewer type shit. I'm going to have to get in there, knock all that out. Get your sound going. Just like that. The sound going to go, and your sound going to come right back. What's that? You got the phone? See, the phone number, man. I had a phone number. The phone number, I could pull it up, but then I got to, add all that into my whole restream and all that. I can't, But I will set to you know what? Maybe I'll do that next time. I'll just put the damn restream and a phone number up because I got it here. You can call in shit. It worked the same way. Okay? You know what? We're going to do that next time. We'll do that next time. My manager, Big C, we're going to have to roll, man. I can't because I'm on the show. My manager don't care, y'all. Big C, my dog, my big dog. I'm going to holler at you. I'm going to bring you on, man. I just got another subject, man. I'm going to bring you back on. That's my manager, man. My manager. Woo. Yo, he don't play. His mic don't work. He said, yo, call me, bro. Stop playing. He about to really fight. Okay, he's serious. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Oh my God, this man's face is so ugly. Bow! Yo, so we're going to go ahead. Bring this one up. This is one that's going to be very, very easy for me to talk about because I love talking about individuals who just have this urge to push their agenda on people. Oh, I love it because they feel like, hey, this is right and what you think is wrong. And I think people who think like that, it's just an archaic way of thinking. Okay? I'm right, you're wrong. That's very easy to do. What's hard is to actually figure things out. Well, this gentleman behind me, okay, with the clown face on, had a anti-mask rant in the patch notes. So imagine this, guys. Imagine you playing your favorite game. One thing I love playing is Clash Royale. I love Supercell games. If you guys know Supercell and you play Supercell games, get at me on Facebook. I'm on every Supercell game except Clash of Clans. That shit just take too long. But, Clash Mini, Clash Royale, Clash everything. I'm on it. Brawl Stars, holla at me. Okay? So when I play Clash Mini, Clash Royale specifically, I'm always looking at the balance changes, the different patch notes, the change log, whatever you call it. I'm looking at all of it. Okay, I'm looking. Now, if I go down to patch notes and I see anybody who got that damn shot, you're a dumb asshole, and soon the UFOs will come down and take you because you've been planted by the aliens. The government had you from day one.
Shut up!
I'm sorry. You got to shut up. I don't want to hear nothing else. Actually, I don't want to play your game no more. Can you take your game back, please? Can I get a refund? That's what's happening with this anti-mask rant. Now, I'm not all anti-mask, and this whole mask thing in the United States of America, oh my goodness, it's a huge debate. You got people talking about, if your kid wears a mask, then all the bacteria and everything build up in the mask. And the problem is the kid's not actually getting the fresh, good bacteria. He's getting I've heard it all. Okay. Then I heard, the kid doesn't have a mask. He's just breathing in several different forms of CVID. Okay. All down. Kid. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. So I don't care about a mask or non-mask, but don't push your damn stupid ass agendas on me. I'm not the one. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear why you think masks are stupid. I don't want to hear why you think they're good. If the law says wear them, wear them. If you have a health problem where you can't wear it, I understand. Those are the select few, which means I should be seeing 70, 80% of people wearing masks. Okay? Now laws have become very lenient. In states even like Illinois, that was very strict. We're able to go places without masks. I'm like, it's been so long without a mask. I don't know how to feel. Oh my goodness. But then if you're a person who was in a state like, let's say Florida. Let me give you an idea of Florida. I was in Florida months ago. And guess what? We drove there. We got there. When you're driving hours, you're somewhere else and you come to a whole nother state. You're different. They look at you as different. It's like being a polar bear and a bunch of brown bears looking at you. Okay? So you come out there, bam. You hop out and you look in the store as you get your mask and you put your mask on and you look at the store packed and nobody has a mask. Not one person. Now, at that moment, if you put on a mask, you are the minority. You are the minority. You are going to be looked at as different. You don't know the environment there. You don't know how people feel about you. Wearing that mask like your air is better than my Florida air. Get out of my way. You don't know. And this dev put his anti-mask rant in the patch notes, and it's a damn shame. Let's read the patch notes. That's what we're here for. We need to read the patch notes. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up here. Let's pull it up. And this dev, by the way, I believe did quit. So we got to say that. He did quit. It's not like he stayed there. He quit. We got to give him his respect. He left. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull him up. Bam! Oh, this is going to be nice. Let's switch the screens. Steam game devs patch notes include anti-mask rant. Users immediately revolt. Domina was updated last week on March 8th with patch notes seemingly alleging that COVID-19 is a lie. This dude. Damn. Woo. I got like 3 different cups and 3 different drinks here. This is the best one. But I knew that rum's strong on that one, so I had to switch it up, and I got this one here. You gotta keep. You never know. Okay. So Domina's a small game on Steam about managing gladiators. It's currently being review bombed by users after the latest patch notes for the game included an unrelated rant about people wearing masks during the pandemic. The message also explains that not wearing a mask will get you laid. Oh my God, man. This man said, yo, If you're not wearing a mask, you get laid. You wear a mask, you don't get laid. I beg to differ, sir. There's some motherfucker out there with no teeth right now getting laid with a mask. So I beg to differ with that. Okay, there's some motherfucker who face got burnt from cups of coffee many years, and he getting laid because he got a mask on. I'm sorry, like I beg to differ for that one. But to each his own. So back on March 8th, Domino on Steam was updated. The update included some fixes and a bit of new content, but the patch notes for this update also contained a rant. Slip right into the middle of it that demands people take off the fucking mask.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Before going off the rails even more. And I think everybody at some point in their life has went off the rails. We all have. I've done it multiple times. I went off the rails one time. I never forget. I'm not going to give you the specifics so people look into my life. Okay, but let's just say I got out of control and I got taken away very quickly. Okay, it doesn't happen very much. I say, oh shit, and it was over with. Okay, got taken out. That's the way it goes. So he says, take off the fucking mask. Next time you're at the grocery store, try showing a woman your face, stupid. Be confident. Unafraid of the lies you've been told over the years. You might actually get a girlfriend, you non-laid loser. Women like confidence, swagger, all of the above. Women don't like dudes who cover up their faces like little squeamish bitches. What are you afraid of? You need to be a macho man. You don't want to get laid? Grow the fuck up. Now that's from my man who, the dev of Domina, a small game on Steam about managing gladiators. Now, he went the hell off. Okay, he went the hell off. That was in the patch notes. So I had to put myself in his shoes and in the shoes of the consumer. And you know what? I put myself in the shoes of the consumer. I played Clash of Clans, right? Clash Mini, all those games. I went through the patch notes. This time I go through the patch notes. I look, and as I'm going through, I see a part that says, take off the mask. Next time you're at the grocery store, try showing a woman your face. Be confident, unafraid of the lies. You might get a girlfriend. Women like confidence. Women don't like dudes who cover up their faces in fear. What are you afraid of? Getting laid? Grow up, right? Me, myself, I'm going to be honest. I probably won't stop playing the game. That's me. That's me, y'all. I won't stop playing the game. I'll look very weary. And then as I go through different forums, people talking crap about the game, people dropping out, I won't drop out. I'll still be playing the game. But if that game does not keep the updates and everything going like it should, I'm not going to be on board. So I'm one of those people that even though the developer feels like a sick and twisted asshole, I guarantee I have probably loved a video game made by a racist at some point in my life or a sexist at some point in my life. Like I definitely have, okay? And I probably love it and I'm probably bragging about it all the damn time. People say you're bragging about Call of Duty and, Activision Blizzard. Come on. But I'm not supporting that. I'm supporting the developers who are putting the hard work into making a game experience that all of us can enjoy. That's what I do. So there's a lot to unpack there. For starters, it's not clear what lies the writer of this message is talking about. Yeah, that is true. He didn't say lies. You believe the lies. Are they implying masks don't work? Are they suggesting the pandemic is a hoax? It's not clear. But it's also bizarre how focused this anti-mask rant is on the idea of masks making it hard for men to get laid. And ending with grow up is just the cherry on top. Now, they're right. As you unpack words of this, there's a lot of references that make no sense. Damn near the whole entire thing. The dude probably contradicts himself all the time. He says, be confident, unafraid of the lies. So instantly, what we're going to assume is the lies of the mask, the lies of COVID, the lies of this whole thing, because there has been an anti-culture for that. You might get a girlfriend. First of all, trust me, women are not caring if you have a mask or not. That's not the quality that they're looking for. If you think that, then you obviously are not getting laid. So I'm sorry, Dev of Domina, you're terribly not understanding women. Okay, so he says women like confidence. Correct. Women do like confidence. He is correct. Women like men to be very confident. Women don't like dudes who cover their faces in fear. First of all, people who are wearing masks are not covering their faces strictly in fear. Sometimes they're wearing it because they have laws. If I don't wear a mask, I can't come in the store. They tell me I have to leave. I can't sit down here. What do you think I have to do? I have to put on a mask. Am I putting on a mask because I'm afraid? No, I'm not. If you walked in at that time and see me with a mask, you would equal me to everyone else that has a mask on. So what does that mean? I'm afraid? No. So this, sir, is another one. You're wrong. Getting laid. I'm sorry. Women are not caring whether you have a mask or not. That's not a prime feature of how you get laid. Sorry. Grow up. So apparently by me wearing a mask and following orders by law, I need to grow up. Dude's wrong on every single aspect of everything he's talking about. And then he says, next time you're at the grocery store. So you started this with the grocery store. So your life revolves around the grocery store? For me, I don't even talk about the grocery store. Like, the grocery store is second nature. I do that shit like once a month. You know what I mean? I'm done with that shit. If I go into the grocery store, I'm grabbing some one shit up, bread, eggs, butter, milk, simple shit. Like, I got all my big time shit one time. That's how it works with the grocery store. You're bad. Now, they said Kotaku reached out to Valve about the message in the patch notes and has also asked the devs behind Domina to explain what lies they applied into the note. Okay, what lies you mean? Since posting the update a few days ago, Domina has been hit with hundreds of negative Steam reviews. The game currently sports an overwhelmingly negative review status. Overwhelmingly negative, which is a sharp decline from the previously held status of very positive. Damn. You tanked your game. You tanked your game all over your patch notes. See, that's the difference with today's culture. Today's culture, a snowball could tear up everything. And it's probably going to do the same for you. So as one Steam reviewer explained in their negative review of the game, this whole situation is just embarrassing and sad. Anti-masker devs using their patch notes as a glorified Twitter feed. Embarrassing. Following the backlash and ongoing review bombing, the game's official Twitter account has been trying to, as the kids say, tweet through it. So look, they're tweeting. And of course, if I go to, you see 292 replies, I'm sure they're dogging this tweet. As spotted by PC Gamer, things get even sadder when you start looking through past update notes for the game. It becomes clear that someone working on this game, or at least in control of its Steam account, is filled with bad takes. For example, an earlier update included patch notes that ranted about people watching too much porn. Now, I don't know if devs do this from time to time. I'm not one to decide that. But one thing I can tell you is that patch notes is not the place for you to be letting out your personal feelings. Okay? It's just not the place. Stop it. Stop it! Okay? Just stop it. It's not the place. We don't want to hear about it. Now, this dev, I'm sure, if he's working with other devs, probably got told to shut his mouth. The game also is probably not going to be sold as much. And I will say this. That game is done. Okay? I'm not going to play that shit. I don't know about y'all. It's over with. Shout out Andrea Mitchell, too. I didn't see y'all coming in. I'm now tuning into the chat. Let me get into it. Okay? Now, hey, basically, I'm just going to apply it. I know. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm going to apply it. That's all. Then he said, my God, Tim Murderbones in the house. Yo, Tim. Shout out Tim Murderbones, man. I got to holler. Yo, doing your thing. He got his YouTube channel, too. Everybody who got their YouTube channel, shout out to y'all, man. We trying to do it big. 2022. We got to keep it going. More videos, the better. I'm trying to put up as many videos as I can. Okay. Now, I'm going to move on just to last part. All right, do I got it? Let's see. Oh, okay. I cut it on. Now, last part. Let me make sure I ain't missing none on the chat. Okay. Good. Nick, is another way to get the sound to work. Yo, we going to get your sound to work, man. we going to get your sound to work. we going to have to do it off of here. I'm going to have to get connected, and we got to get your sound to work. I can help you with that. Okay, I can help you with that. Now, I wanted to go ahead and close this out with just some idea of what I'm doing with the channel. A lot of people want to know. I don't ever go live and just talk about my own stuff, okay? And Andrea, you definitely missed the Russia piracy story, but you already know what it is. Russia said, hell, if you ain't rocking with us, we against you. We downloading your shit. Everybody can use it. They've already been having tons of piracy going on in Russia. We do here in the United States. It's happening in China. It happens a lot of places. So it's not anything new. But it was a great story. Great story. But, watch it later, Andrea. It'll be up. It'll be up. Okay. I want to say this about the channel and where I'm going because everybody always wonders, and I'm just going to state this here. With the channel, what I've been doing this year, my goal is to put up 2 times as many videos as I put up last year. I do not know that number right now off the top of my head. Haven't even looked at it, but already I know I am getting, I can't say getting to that mark, but I am probably right there at it. Could be about the same. So I'm going to be posting a lot more. I already have a lot of Nintendo Switch videos, but you're going to see a lot of the podcast content and these clips get posted very shortly. So don't be alarmed when you see a lot of the podcast content getting posted. That's going to be a lot I have up. I have last week's episode, a week before. I got a lot of clips to put up. As far as Nintendo Switch videos, there's a lot of videos that I have to put up. Some of them have not been done. Some of them have been. So you're going to see a huge push for that as far as YouTube and different Nintendo Switch videos. So look out for that. Facebook. The Facebook group, we've been growing like crazy. Also, there's no defined thing that we're talking about on Facebook as well. So Facebook group has been growing because we're talking about things before even Kotaku and other articles are talking about them days before. So if you're not following the Facebook, please do. And one thing, and I want to make sure, one thing about Russia, they got some good vodka, yo. My man, I might have to give him a couple shotguns for that. He ain't lying about that. What I thought, Nick, I was afraid that it might affect movie APK since a lot of movies are hosted on Russia's servers. Good point. It might. And I will say this. We did talk about a lot of the companies as well, Andrea, that will be leaving Russia or have left Russia that won't be coming back because of this. It's going to have a huge world impact. It will. Okay, it will. It's not like other things that we pirate or things we do. This will officially, some people say, it kind of makes Russia a third world country. I'm not all. I haven't been there. I'm a person that usually likes to travel somewhere first before I like to talk about shit. Okay, media is media. I've seen fake news a bunch of times. I don't know. So let me go in Russia and figure it out. But my black ass, I don't know. I don't know if I should be in Russia. Okay, but as far as the Facebook group, shout out to you guys. I did speak about the merch. Okay, for every single merch item that I sell, I will be having games that I will be giving away. Now, let me see if I have the list of games. Do I have that list of games on here? I don't know. I don't think I have the list of games on here. I got them on my other PC, but there's over 200 games. The reason I have not put it up because I wasn't sure how to be able to have people confirm the purchase without sending me everything on the receipt, which I don't want to have all that information. But after going through the system, making a purchase, see how it comes in, all you have to do is email me your order ID. So I will be making that post on YouTube and on Facebook. Again, you can buy anything. I have tons of free games. I know some of the games are worth $20, $30, $40, $50. I have multiple DLCs, other packs. You can have the whole entire thing, and all you have to do is buy a damn sticker for $6.99. You know what I mean? You can buy a mug, you can buy a hat, you can buy a shirt, you can buy anything, and you get to pick your game. It is first come, first serve. I will put all the information up on that, so stay tuned for that. Man, that's it. I want to make sure I ain't missed nothing else. No, I did. Yo, officially another episode down. I have videos to do, so I'm going to be doing some editing. I will be posting those videos later on today. So you'll see some other videos come up, Nintendo Switch videos. Holla at your boy. Nick Moses 05, MoFam. I love you guys. We are always here, and we are